in general. And yeah, this is Bane in the Cosmic Forge. It's the 6th console version, or console game that they released, and this is going to be the Super Famicom version. Yeah, but since we're running a little behind the marathon, let's get started. Get it the right window and focus. There we go. The timing starts on this one when you select a file. When you hit A button here. So first option is, do you want a pre-made party? And I do not, because we're going to be doing a solo mage. Where's the G? RGL. There we go. Everybody seems to be doing this. So our solo mage is going to be a fairy or pixie. Gender does not matter in this run. This just affects your strength and your personality. Neither are going to come into play with this particular route. So we're going to start out as a mage. These stats are all in Japanese. You want this one as high as you can get it, and if you have leftover points, you'll put it in this one. That'll affect your turn order and your hit points ultimately. You want to get this bottom red skill is your magic skill for mages. So you want to start with that. Just grab these first 2 spells. And everything is good here. So we are going to change some options. So a lot of the stuff will be in English. Text, monsters, or spells, monsters, and items you can set to English. This will be your message speed, and this will remember where your cursor was between battles, which can save some time and headache. This will be your control options. This is important to change these. This one's a quality of life, setting X to items. You want to set Y to open, which is required. Whoops, missed it. Required for some of the, at least one of the spots in particular. And this sets it to move your character backwards as opposed to turn around with the down button. So you just want your controller set up to look like this if you're running this. And that's all you need there. With that all set, we go over here to enter the maze. There's some of the very limited English text in the game. Everything else will be in Japanese, and honestly, it's been a while, so I forget what all of it says. There is an English patch, but it does seem to mess around with the RNG and some of the other effects of this for some reason. But first thing we're going to do is open this chest on the right here. The bottom right option is Ageru, which is open. Open it with your one character. Smash through the text. You get an iron key. You get 1 to 3 of them, and a stave of missiles. Both are very important. This is a point where I like to go into character menu and drop the stuff I don't need, which is my armor and my staff and my sandals. Some people do drop magic missile. The scroll here, I like to keep it for safety purposes. Just mash B to get out. Strafing facing a wall will move a bit faster than walking forward. And you'll see me do this a lot where, instead of walking towards this door, I turn, I strafe. That's to avoid this text box here. So there'll be a lot of that where you just, if you're not facing the door, the text box won't show up. It turns so I don't face it. Strafing along this wall to avoid another text box. And you can mash buttons, you can hold a directional to get through those text but whenever there's a bunch of text. So this is one of the first the most reliable RNG manip we're doing in this run. We're going to go to these stairs here, save, and we're going to go take a dive off the ledge here. Ooh. We're going to let the death cutscene play out and hit A, and it'll bring us right back to where we saved. We do this because this is the next door we need to go in, and if you do not do that, there's a forced encounter here. But dying and let the death animation play out, it gets rid of this encounter. So this door needs the iron key. It's the only iron key you'll need to use. So it's great that I have one, and only one, because I won't have to drop them later. Come in here, there's some text. A turn right, search. You grab copper keys, which I'll need in a minute. And what we're doing here is a wall step door glitch. So what we want to do is we have this door that's open and unlocked to our right. So I'm going to hit R to walk into it. And I'm going to hit A, which normally moves forward through a door. And so when you hit both of them at the same time, the game thinks the door is in front of you all of a sudden, and you walk through the door. You walk through the wall. This is a heavy reset point in the game. This should be the only encounter you have to fight before you do the grind on the secret character coming up. This, what you're looking here for here is a very small group or a single group of less than 3 monsters. Because you have Scroll of Magic Missiles, which will hit up to 3 monsters. You have your Staff of Magic Missiles, which will also hit up to 3 monsters. And you have your own spells, which could hit a single monster. So, fortunately, you get to this point, it is a bit of a reset fest if you don't get good RNG on the fight. 3 packs, you're mage, you're running around with almost no hit points. Like, let's see, we have 2 hit points. So almost anything is going to kill me. So it's very important to have an encounter where I have a good chance of going first and can use my scroll and kill things before they kill me, like these guys. So this is why I keep Magic Missile Scroll, because it's a bit stronger than the staff. It'll one-shot those guys, drop any items you find, get through the door. I do a safety save, so I don't have to do that again. And we're going to do the wall door glitch again. So this door's on our left this time. The left and A, or L and A, we'll walk through the wall, doing safety saves because random encounters can still show up and kill me. We're doing this because this square right here has a forced encounter, so we're going to walk through the wall to avoid it. Go in here, hit B and then A. That is how you search, and if there's anything important, it'll come up like this. We need these to get into a door coming up pretty soon here. Another thing to note, anytime you face a direction on a trigger tile for text, it'll go off. It doesn't remember that you've seen it, so it's important to not face a direction that will trigger text. So we're going to go through here, just safety save. You can save as often as you want. By default, it's start, and any other of the main buttons or start will let you continue. So another door to avoid that forced encounter tile. This is where we're going to use our copper keys. And just holding right to skip the text because I just want to turn around and glitch with the door behind me. We come to this corner, which usually you have to do a lot of legwork to actually get into this room. And we're going to find the secret chest. Hit B to cancel, save. Hit Y because it's a good time save, and just open it. There are a lot of spell effects, and about 80% of them will kill you. So you just want to have to keep resetting until you get one that doesn't kill you. What you do, save, turn around, because if you're facing the other way, right here, you get wall of text again. Go through that door. This force encounter is gone. Hit the button. Turn right. Got the key of RAM, which opens this door. And again, we got a chest that is trapped. We're just gonna... If it kills you, you can reset the game. It is slightly faster to do that than wait for the death animation. It doesn't really matter which you do, though. So that is just a frightened effect. So if you get something like that that doesn't kill you, get a level. Ooh, 1 hit point. That's amazing. Knock knock, so we'll need that later. So save, select will rest. When you get a status effect like this, you just hold select, you can rest until it goes away. There is a chance of a random encounter. There we go. So we're going to go backwards, another doorstep. Sometimes it's hard to get the timing right. Ah, crap. I went the wrong way there. I've been doing that a lot. Let's just reload back here. When I step through here, I'm actually stepping onto a tile that's a stairs square. And I'm just moving backwards and strafing to go up the tower here. This is the next point where you want to drop any excess items. So this one will let you drop stuff. So we don't need any more copper keys. If you had any iron keys, you drop that. And again, I hold on the staff of missiles for safety later. Let's see, go back. We do want to equip the goat's mask, because this is very important for a death warp back to the entrance of the maze. We turn, we get some text. The door has a spade on it, so we're going to use the key of spades, which are key items, so I can't drop the other one that I won't need the rest of the run. Large wall attacks with some story information. Again, you can just hold a directional and it will keep skipping on to the next section of text whenever it requires an input. You get the Horn of Souls. Save. Make sure you save, because if you don't, you won't go back to the entrance. You'll be wherever you were beforehand. I have the Goat's Mask equipped, so you lose hit points when you're resting. I have very few, so I die almost instantly. And so we're gonna go. What's important here is you're wearing the Goat's Mask, and go here to examine your character, your item. You just hit A until the Goat's Mask is white, which is unequipped. Unequipping that will just walk you into the entrance of the maze instead of where you were when where you saved. So I'm going to save here because there are random encounters that can happen in this very short walk, and I'm still super squishy, and I don't want to do the whole go through the door. There we go. Don't want to do the whole death warp thing again. Whenever you're strafing, if you are facing a wall, it is slightly faster, so that'll save you some time. So step to here, and this character is unique to this version of the game as far as I know. It's test character. This is why I hold on to the staff of missiles, because your one spell can miss and or fail to kill him if you get here without leveling up, and that'll be a good backup to make sure you kill him. So we're just doing a bunch of grinding here. We're trying to get a nuclear blast for the mage. We're going to be bouncing between mage and alchemist. After we fight, we're going to go back to our menu, go to this item. This lets you look at the character, and this will let you change your class. If you can do alchemist right off, that's great. Otherwise, you can usually do bard. So switch to alchemist for level 1 again. The experience required for leveling is back to a level 1 character. Our stats are all a level 1 character again, but we keep all of our hit points, all of our skill points, all of our spells. So this is a good way to just grind up a bunch of hit points. Poison's fine. So we're still putting all of our extra skill points in the skills for mages. So we want to get nuclear blast as quickly as possible. We want to switch to bard here because it can learn mage spells, and it also has access to ninjutsu, which is how you hide. It'll save you a lot in a lot of fights later. So if you go to the green one, this bottom one, just put a point into it, and then put the rest into your magic. You have to mash A to get through the leveling up. So I don't have them yet. Nope. What spells you have access to is locked behind what your level is there. So Deep Freeze, Ice Ball, all of the fire spells are what you're going to get here. Alright, so here I can only become a thief, so I need to get another level. This happens sometimes. Step forward, step back, and hit him again. You will get one more level from doing that. It takes a couple more to get the next level after that. Alright, we don't have that yet. And we don't have that yet. Okay. After we do that level, we go here. Still can only be a thief, so have to do a couple more fights. Grab asphyxiate. Oh, you can't learn that yet. That's right. Bard is a bit limited on the spell selection for mages. Really? Alright. This isn't great. You can still use your spells. You can only use level 1 spells as a level 1 character. No matter what class you are, if you get skill points, you can put them into whatever you have access to. Alright. Can I become a class I want to be? Yes, good, good, good. We're alchemists again. I do need to do mage one more time because I am missing very important mage spells. Once you have magic up to 98, you can start switching to alchemy. You may notice that I am avoiding grabbing either of these two. That just saves me some menuing to get to Knock Knock later in the run. The Firebomb and Acid Bomb are both very good to get. Oops, I didn't actually want to do that. That's okay. You'll use Acid Bomb more than you will Firebomb, but both create a persistent damage over time effect on the field. Alright, Mage. Okay. So I should be able to be fine as a level. Do once more as Mage and once more as Alchemist. Yeah, I'm trying to move a little quickly. Alright, so for Mage, we have 98 magic. We can grab Nuclear Blast, which is very good at killing lots of things very quickly. And we want Firestorm because that gives us more spell points overall. Every time you learn a spell in a school, it gives you more spell points for that. Astral Gate is very important to grab, and as is Asphyxiation, which I'll grab next. Really don't need more points than 98 in any skill for spells because that'll be the highest level you can get. Asphyxiation is key. Right. So hopefully I can become an alchemist. Yes, good. So I'm going to do this one more time as an alchemist, and we'll be done with the grind. Alright. And after I'm there, I'm putting excess points into ninjutsu, which was hiding. Deadly poison is good to have for some random encounters you might run into. Grabbing these just to have more spell points in that school. Same here. I don't want to grab Deadly Air because it makes Asphyxiation a little bit harder to get to. So I'm definitely over-leveled from what you normally want to do. I'll grab Create Life to get more spell points there. Alright, so we're done with the grind. We're going to go back to items, equip the Goat's Mask again, because we're going to Death Ward back to the entrance, which is literally the only way to get back to the entrance from this area. It is sealed off from the rest of the map. Because he's like a pinata, he's full of experience, and that's really the fastest grind you can do in this version. So we have the Goat's Hat equipped again, so we're going to lose HP when we rest. We're much higher levels, so it won't kill us right away, and it won't kill us in one rest. So we save again at lower hit points, rest again, let it kill us, and death will take us back to the entrance. But remember the menu down here, you can pretty much just smash A until you get your Goat's Mask off. Match B. What the heck? There we go. That was weird. And it'll throw you back in the entrance of the maze. Uh-oh. You can hear that weird horn sound effect. when it does weird stuff, like you saw it lagged and kicking me to the maze, it means there's a bit of a hiccup somewhere, and get this fun wah wah horn sound. So womp. Where we're going, so right in front of me there's a force encounter, so it's a good idea to rest a bit. Save, step into it. Depending what it is, you can nuke it, you can asphyxiate it. These guys I think you can asphyxiate, but yeah, we're just gonna nuke them to have fun. The downside of this and the risk of this build and class and character is all your spells have a chance to fail, and they also have a chance to backfire, so that can really drag your run. Now this door, usually you have to go through the mines and everything to get the gems that go in the eye sockets, but we're going to use a glitch that lets us unlock it. So you have to walk down the hall like I did, facing the end of the hall. You can't strafe, or this won't work. At least it hasn't worked for me. Now we're gonna gold key to get in here. This door is unlocked. You can just walk right through it, but since we have open mapped to one of our buttons, we just push it. It gives us the unlock option. And I actually have skill in it because I had to take thief levels, so that's really easy to get. Now this door, which you normally cannot unlock that way, I can all of a sudden unlock. And you notice the door doesn't even like do the open animation like it normally does, because it's not supposed to do that. So I save when I get to the other side because there can be random encounters in here, and yeah, they can still kill you pretty easily. We're gonna go visit Sharon and give him a little call on his horn here. So I hold right here because that won't move the text box. I'm going to say no because this option is always, do you want to hit him? And this, you want to ride? Sure. You want to give me 500 gold? Sure. Test character gave me that, so hooray. They give us a little tour of the river Styx here. And then he'll drop us off over by the Cave of Minos, or the... And pieces out. So we can always call him back with the horn, which we don't need to do right now. Turn around, step over here, there's some text. We want to grab the book and the key because they're both key items. They won't let you leave the book. Turn right, we're going to use that key right here on this door. And save because this fight can be very troublesome. Get the Minnow Demon. Rawr. So this option, right, you have this one which is spell casting, so it's jutsu. Or no, it's not. No, that's not jutsu. This is where your spells are. This is to hide. If you do that, ow. You may not have noticed, but the ALC in my name is dark blue now, and this is grayed out. I am hidden. Absolutely nothing he can do can hurt me or hit me until I like do a physical attack. So I can throw spells at him all day, and he just has to sit there and take it. Deep Freeze works pretty good. He is magic resistant, so there's a good chance that he could resist those. I usually gain a level or two here. Got more of these for more spell points. So I'm putting all my extra points into ninjutsu there so I can hide more easily. It does seem that regardless of how good your ninjutsu is, you can't hide if there's more than two things. You can hold a directional skip through that, and you want to search. Key of Minos is all you want here, so you drop everything else. I'm going to step back, go back to here, turn. Use the Key of Minos to open this door, save myself a little bit of time later. Just save. And then I'm going to equip the Goat's Mask, and I'm going to rest without saving with it on. Because I don't want to warp to the beginning, but I'm doing another death to skip a forced encounter tile, which is directly in front of me. And it's kind of an obnoxious fight. So do death abuse. Since I saved with the hat off, I am not wearing the hat. I step here, instead of a fight, there's nothing. To the right, we have a fountain that fills your spell points. And to the left, we have a fountain that fills everything else. I do save a lot because you can still get a random encounter. So this time I'm going to back out, turn left, open that door, the Key of Minos, save, or Key of the Damned, I mean. I'm going to save here because we got two, should be trivial fights coming up, but they can go wrong, and you'll have to start over, and it just saves some time. Alright, so there are 3 packs here, so I normally would hide, but I cannot hide when there's more than 2 packs, generally speaking. So, flying insects, asphyxiation will kill them, and they might kill a serpent. Or I could fail to cast, which just happened. There it goes. When you fail to cast, you lose your turn, more or less. Alright, since there's just those guys, I'm hiding. And Deep Freeze will do a lot of damage to them, but won't kill them. The Deep Freeze plus an Ice Ball should kill all of them if Ice Ball hits them all, which it did. They can resist your spells, which is what they're doing a lot of right now. There we go. So that's the first fight gone. And that's the next force fight in this chain here. It's a lot of text again, so I'm just going to hold right. And we have sirens, or mermaids, or siren mermaids. They are called sirens in this. So there are anywhere from 1 pack to 5 packs of all kinds of them. Nuclear Blast level 5 will definitely kill all of them. You just have to go before they do. Which... ow. So they fascinated me. Which means I have a chance to lose my turn. Yep. It's that little flash of blue text. That means I didn't act because I was fascinated. I'm asleep, and I have to hope they kill me fast so I can try this all over again. At this point, you could reset instead of waiting for the death animation. Either is fine. But we're back here where I last saved, and that's why I like to save here, because that happens. In this door, you always would pick the top option, because that'll put you on the raft. If you say... oops. If you pick the bottom option... let's start with that. Then you're basically saying, I don't want to get on the raft. Let's see if this goes a little faster. Come on. Thanks. Alright, when that happens, that means you're still backfired. It'll either fail, and sometimes it can actually kill you. Or it'll do damage to you instead. Come on. Kill. So, killed them all. Back to the sirens again. You can mash A or B to get through these as well, but holding a direction works pretty well. Alright, there's fewer of them. Can I go first this time? Nope. Alright, so they fascinated me again and put me to sleep, so I'm going to reset, because that's going to take forever for that few of them to kill me. Alright, gotta go back here, use the key again. So this is a section where I commonly do feel like I lose a lot of time in my runs, or lose a lot of runs too. Come on. Really? I have a pretty good hiding skill, and I'm failing to hide here, which is kind of ridiculous. As with any other Wizardry game you'll ever play, it is generally a lot of saves coming in reset heavy. Apparently sirens do magic. Alright, I'm just going to asphyxiate the bugs. Or asphyxiate myself. That is a spell backfire of a deadly spell, and I killed myself with it. Because yeah, it's a Wizardry game, so they can't make it easy on you. Even though I'm much over leveled relative to where I should be at this point. Okay, bugs again. There we go. So not getting the serpents that time. I want to hide so they can't just kill me. 2, 3, got all of them with ice balls, so I just hit them with a deep freeze and they will die. So it goes by pretty fast, but each time you cast a spell, you can pick levels 1 through 6. Each spell has a base cost, and it's multiplied by the spell level you pick, and so is the damage it does, and its effect. So it's like casting the same spell multiple times at once. There's a lot of those guys again. So Nuclear Blast, 16 per level, so we got level 5 is 80, and it's going to do 5 times 5 and then 5 times 125 for its spell range. If I go before these guys. Apparently ended up very slow because I can't go. As long as I'm awake, I still have a chance to act, and I didn't act. Crap. This is going very poorly. Yeah, it sounds like a siren. They call them sirens, and they just look like mermaids. So, but I guess sirens can look like mermaids. Alright, round 5? Oh. Alright, let's see if I can kill myself again. I'm going first in this fight, so my speed should be fine to go before the sirens. I'm failing to. It's great. Alright, missed if I hit them all. I did hit them all. Good. Okay. There were enough bugs that time. Actually, I got a level. Maybe I'll be fast enough this time. Okay, let me go first, please. Or at least don't fascinate me right away. Fighting of sirens. Alright. There. I am safe now. They can't actually hit me, so it doesn't matter if I fail or don't go before them. Yeah. And this is the Famicom, or Super Famicom release too, so it's not like it was censored for US audiences, which you will find a lot of times in the Wizardry series that they censor some of the monsters. There we go. This is how it's supposed to go. Just right off the bat, throw off your spell, they all die. Huzzah. You get the water wings. Go into my items. We equip those so they actually are at the top of our list when we go to use items. I'm saving now, so I don't have to do that ever again. Use the water wings. When you're standing here, it's going to be like, do you want to get back on the raft or not? And I don't. I can walk on water now. We're going to go over here. There's a chest over here that has useful items. So cast Knock Knock 6, and it should unlock it, but it did not that time. There we go. The Amulet of Air or Amulet of Winds are ideal here because they will help. You generally want 6 or 9 skyrockets. Since I didn't get that, I'm going to grab the Cherry Bomb, and those are for a fight later on where you're silenced. Strafe over here, going to save. I'm actually going to rest to get some stamina back. And Force Encounter, Giants. This can be a lot more than just 3 of these guys. And there's 3. Where's Deadly Poison? I like to throw Deadly Poison because that will eventually instantly kill them. They have a lot of hit points. I can't asphyxiate them. The normal strategy is to throw 2 full-strength nuclear blasts at them. There's one left. Okay. There it goes. There it goes. So, strafe left, move forward, gonna search here, gonna get the key of the lost. Turn, there's a button here we push. This is another spot where I am intentionally moving backwards into this, because if you walk into it forwards, there's a pile of text. I'm really low on stamina. I'm actually just gonna fix that with magic. Alright, save. So this is a locked door. I have to go dispels this way to cast Knock Knock on it. It has a chance to fail still. The 3 giants again, hide from them pretty easily. And we're just going to do what we're supposed to do. So there can be several packs of them, and they will take 2 nuclear blasts to the face to kill. And even then, there's a chance that some of them will survive. If they drop anything, don't pick it up, just leave it on the ground. And running out of stuff. Alright, turn left here. Gonna use that key we just picked up. Gonna open that. Save. Because even Knock Knock unlocks it, the trap can still get you, but Knock Knock will sometimes only get the lock and not the trap. So we only want the Cylinder of Ash from this. Grab that. Going to do another wall step, which I got the door behind me, it's now unlocked. So I'm pushing back and A at the same time. Put the water wings on again, so we can go back and give the cylinder to Sharon, who's going to give us the key of the dead. So we got a color buddy with the horn. I still have the staff missiles. I should check that. So I don't want to attack him. I don't want to ride. This option here is how you barter with NPCs, and this likes to give them stuff. So I'm going to give him the cylinder. He's going to be like, oh shit, I haven't been doing my duty. Here, you go do it for me. And gives you the key and takes off. So I'm going to take this opportunity to top back off here. These 2 fountains, because it'll be quite a while before we hit another fountain. Alright, so step up, strafe right, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're doing this steps in particular to avoid a couple forced encounter spots, and turning to avoid a wall of text. And we got the key of the dead we're using here. I'm going to check here, do I still have this? Yes I do. I still have that, so I'm going to drop it. You can see I have stuff over here that I want over here. Alright, so that'll do. Alright, save. So we are in the Hall of the Dead. It is normally quite a chore to get here, and we skipped a huge portion of the game coming here the way we did. We're going to go here to save, because there's a forced fight here that we can't really skip. Full power nuclear blast will kill them all, as long as it doesn't backfire, and as long as they don't go first and kill you first. This whole stretch, we kind of want to be conserving MP a bit. 1 guy lived. Great. So it's nice when it's a smaller group, because you don't have to waste a nuclear blast. Random encounters. These guys, asphyxiation 4 and 5 can kill them, but sometimes won't kill all of them. So I always go full, because they can cast web and then they take forever to kill you. So strafing, move back until you can't anymore, and this is where you want to put the Cylinder of Ash. Your that opens up a door. We're coming up to a very key glitch / bug in this game and run. This tile. When you step here, that trap goes off, and you activate what's called the Devil's Wind glitch. It lets you walk over any open pit without falling. And this persists until you reset the game, physically reset the game. So at this point, from this point on, you cannot reset the game, or your run's over. Sometimes it'll hurt you, sometimes it won't. So move forward, strafe, and going to get ready for a couple of big battles here. So I'm going to equip the Goat's Mask, because if I do get paralyzed, which is possible coming up, that'll help me die faster. Otherwise, these guys coming up can tire themselves out and pass out trying to kill you, which is really annoying. So do that. I'm fine with my health and stamina, so save it, and we're gonna fight our first guy. First encounter. The Disco Zombie and his guards. So this one, it's a big old nuclear blast. It'll kill the other zombies, but not him. Alright. So, the Amulet of Air gives you 50% wind resistance, which can help you resist what he just did to me, but I didn't resist it, so I'm paralyzed. I have to wait for him to kill me. Because the paralysis running off before he kills me is rather unlikely. Since I'm paralyzed, he's still attacking me, and he keeps barfing on me. He can pass out before I die. That's where having the Ghost Mask is helpful, because I'll still keep taking damage even if he's asleep each round. This is going slower than I was hoping. Alright, so I died, I gotta let death do its thing, and we gotta try again. Again, cannot reset at all from this point on. You know, slightly faster if you're losing, you have to wait for things to actually kill you, and then reset. Okay. So the second round you can hide, so he doesn't get a chance to punch you, or you can just go try and kill him with a spell, which you can resist. I probably should have hid because my hiding is actually a lot stronger than it usually is. I do a whole bunch of levels as a thief. See, he's passed out. He used up all of his stamina and he passed out, so he didn't had to take a little nap before he could finish trying to kill me. Just punch me, please. Stop. Nah. Alright, he barfed at me again, so he passed out again. This is going great. This is all the stuff you don't want to happen in the run. I only got 3 sticks. This guy's killed me twice. Again, since there's several packs, hiding from them the first round is very improbable. Would you stop that? Ah. Stop barfing on me and punch me. Come on. There we go. I just have to keep mashing A. Back into the thing and try it again. Alright. We're good. There. Now you can't kill me. And of course that hits. So, kill him, get him experience, save, so you never have to do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, save. There can be an encounter here, like this. And then immediately after it is going to be a forced encounter that we have the bombs and the 6 for. Are you kidding me? Alright. Again, this is why we save. Because Wizardry is just completely rude when it comes to RNG sometimes. So, I'm going to step forward. There's a chance. There you go. No encounter. There's a chance you can resist that. That silences you. What just hit me. You need to hide. And the She-Hag is a Banshee, which are just the worst. Ah, crap. So normally you have 6 of these sticks, so you can throw them. And she will very likely die with the 6. Since I missed with the cherry bomb and it's not dead, you want to do this bottom one, which will do a harder attack. It can actually do damage to it. You're going to have to hide in between doing it, because that'll make you unhidden again. You can keep an eye on this. If it comes ungraded, that means the silence wore off. Yeah, we kicked her to death after we ran out of sticks, so that's good. Alright, you want to move to this point, you'll get terrified. Save. I'm still wearing the goat's hat, so I can't really rest safely, so I'm taking it off. And we're going to rest until that goes away, and it should also, the silence should be gone at the same time, roughly. So make sure your silence is gone, so you can heal yourself or whatever. And save, and we can move on. So we walk to the end, strafe sideways, 1, 2, 3. And our next important fight here is the insane skeleton and his lackeys. So again, big old nuclear blast to kill out all of his friends. He shouldn't kill you in the one round he's alive. Unlike the zombie, he won't paralyze you, but he can do a lot of damage. And all we want from this guy is a skeleton key. And I guess a level, sure. Take acid splash now, because I don't need knock knock anymore. Safety save. Strafe 3 times back. I'm saving a lot because this hallway can have random encounters, and they can be banshees, which are just the absolute worst. But if it breathes or is a mammal of some form, you can usually asphyxiate it. 6 is usually overkill for a lot of stuff, but it will guarantee to actually kill it. So use skeleton key on this door. There isn't a way to skip this text, so it doesn't matter which way you're facing. Now we can come over here. These candles have forced encounters. You got skeletons. This again can be up to 5 packs of them. I have plenty of spell power, so I'm just going to nuke them. Once you get to this point, you want to have at least 200 spell points, so you can do that twice. Once for this encounter, and once for one on the other side of the room. So we search to open the secret door. We're going to move forward, strafe right. Walk in here. If you're not facing forward, you can skip that text coming into this room, but we're going to find Dracula. Oh shit, it's a bat. Let's hit it. Yep, we're going to fight the bat. Now we're basically sitting here waiting for him to cast Fascinate on us, which he can do randomly. So I'm just going to punch him until he does it. Cool. So that fascinates us. You do one more turn, and he takes off. So we turn around, we're going to search, grab the key of Queens, save. I'm going to rest this fascination away. We don't want that to ruin our day in this upcoming fight, or any encounters that we might run into. We're going to run back to this big room, the other side, save, and there's another forced encounter here. Plenty of magic, so that's good. So we just blow them all up. I have gotten about 5, 6, 7 levels more overall than normally I would in this run, so I do have a lot of extra spell points. But I do get to that point a lot with almost no spell points and having to ration them. This will heal everything, so it's your last chance to heal. Use the Key of Queens. King of Queens, yeah. Up here we're going to search, and we've got the Queen. She says a lot of stuff. She's basically trying to convince us to kill her daughter Rebecca, who we're going to see in a little bit here. And she's going to give us the key to get to Rebecca and an item to kill Rebecca with. But, you know, we're cooperating with Rebecca, so we don't actually want to do that. I do start mashing A while holding right after she starts giving you items, because that'll clear the item, and it will clear the text box that you have to, say, pick one. Would you want to pick the top one? You go grab that button. Gonna move over to here. Alright, so we gotta drop what we want to do. He gave us a silver cross, we want to drop that, get rid of it. Because we're not gonna kill Rebecca. We're gonna go here, we're gonna use the Key of Evil. strafe right over here, and we're gonna meet Rebecca. So no, we don't want to punch Rebecca. That would just be rude. Yeah, we'll trust her to drag us along for a ride. But there's Dracula again. That jerk. I don't like him. But for Big Evil Undead, he's actually rather nice. All he does is fascinate you and put you in jail. So we get some more backstory here about the key that we're trying to get. And while we're learning all of that, we wake up in prison. So I'm not... At this point, I just want to put the Goat's Mask back on because I will need it in a second. I'm going to save, I'm going to rest because I don't want the fascination to ruin my day again. I'm going to strafe and use the Dagger of Ram. If you're looking at the story, you get text box, so just strafing saves you those text boxes. These are really easy fights. 68.5 will kill all of them always, as long as it doesn't backfire or fail to cast. So I've got 3 more fights total. Start grabbing stuff. Doesn't matter if there's 1 pack or 10 packs, just asphyxiate them because kills it very quickly. Drop any goodies they drop, strafe and step forward. That'll automatically turn you. If you're not wearing the Helm of Ram at this point, you get attacked there. So step up here, get some dialogue. So this is where the Devil's Wind buff glitch comes in. If you don't have that active, you will fall here and die, and you cannot finish this run, because we didn't get the item that lets you do that normally. So we save there, because this is our first force encounter fight. Alright, this one's a bit tricky. Asphyxiation should kill them all? Nope. Alright, so we got the ninjas left. We have 2 packs, we're going to hide so they can't actually kill us. And we're just going to explodify them. Whoa, no, bad. Alright. There, it backfired, and it did not kill me. That's good. Did kill them, though, so... They drop anything, step back, save, strafe, teleport us to our... Oh, these 6 suck. Hide. Ah, crap. Alright. So they suck for obvious reasons, because they will sit here and paralyze you, and stun you, and fascinate you, and make you take forever to finish the game. This is the last fight of the game. If you can hide from it, you're going to win. But it's fairies, so I have to wait for them to just waste their time not hurting me, and slowly kill me. They summon a friend, which will help sometimes, which is good. Hey, trolls, come on, hit me in the face. Hurry up. That's... Hey, come on. Thank you. I can't reset here because I need the Devil's Wind buff one more time. This is the worst RNG I've had in quite some time. Alright, so back here, saved here, strafe to go back into the fight. We have 1 ninja. I'm not going to risk anything, I'm going to hide. And I'm just going to deep freeze them. Because these guys and the samurai can decapitate you in 1 hit. I don't want levels. Alright, so I really don't need levels for anything right now, so putting all my skill points in whatever is right there. Go straight over the pit, go through the door here, get some more talkies. This is where you get to decide whether or not you're going to fight these guys or leave them alone. He does some talking, Rebecca shows up. You want to pick this top right option. She'll be happy with you and give you some stuff and a bunch of experience, which you totally need at this point in the game. We're going to drop the robes and the cloak, we're going to take the ring and the key because those are key items. We're going to use the ring on the King's Diary. It gives us the password for this door. So now we can open that door and get random encounter. Great. I don't know if I've ever had a random encounter here. Feels like Marathon Luck has been trending this today. Like, it's just trending in the wrong way, though. Alright. And here's the thing we've been after. If you're mashing, it's easy to say no to this. You'll just have to re-enter. But you say yes. There's some more text. And RTA time for ends as soon as the ship's off the screen. Otherwise, it's GG. And bye. Alright, so that is that. That's Wizardry 6. That was a good demonstration of probably the worst RNG you can get in the run. It is very easy to get, 30 to 40 minutes, well, 35 to 40 minutes if you're resetting the run with a lot of spat RNG, but that took a little longer and we're already behind, so Kong, you can take it whenever, but thanks everybody for checking it out. I have a tutorial on SRC if anyone's interested in picking up the run and learning it. But yeah, thanks and good luck everybody coming up, and thanks for having me.